So you're having some trouble with your sight? Okay. Alright. Well, I'm going to help you out with that today. Okay. So I'm just going to go straight in and examine your eyes. Just want to make sure that there's no obvious damage before we move on to the vision. If you could look up and down and up, down, sorry, and up. Okay. And blink. Blink again. Okay. Alright, health of the eye looks great. So I'm just going to go ahead with a flashlight exam now to just have that closer look. The eyes react to light, and that's one of the things that I need to be testing. Okay. Alright, I'm just going to using these here. I'm just going to look at your pupil size. Just want to check. Okay. That all looks great. Done that initial test. So now I'm going to ask you to look at the letters. I'm just going to turn off the lights. Okay, so focusing on the board. That's great. So start here. Good. Perfect. Yep. Okay. Yep. Okay. Perfect. Okay, and the next line. Yeah. Yeah. This one. This one is a C. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay. Keep going, well done. Yeah. 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 Good. 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 Do you want to try and attempt this line? Good. 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 Okay. Okay. I'm going to ask you to read the numbers, the letters from the top, okay? And I am going to just take a look at your eyes as you do so. Okay. Yeah, keep going. Okay. I'm just going to cover one eye. And please read the letters. Just going to come a little bit closer to you. Just blink. Okay. Do your eyes feel dry at all? No. Okay. That's great, thank you. Thank you. Okay, and if you could tell me if the red or the green line is more prominent. So the red or the green. Okay, good. And let's try this eye. Okay. If you could read out the letters. Yeah. Yeah. Good. 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 Okay. I'm just going to put some gloves on for this part. Okay, I'm just going to put the lights back on. Okay, so I'm going to try some lenses for you now. So, covering one eye again, I'm just going to place this lens in front, and I'd like you to tell me with 1 or 2 which one looks clearer. So that's 1 or 2. Do that one more time. 1 or 2. Okay. So again, that's 1 or 2. Okay. 1 or 2. Okay. That's 1 or 2. Good. And 1 or 2. Okay, that's great. Now we're gonna just change your prescription, and then let's try that again. I'm gonna ask if the red or the green is more prominent. So that's red or green. Okay, and now red or green. Okay. Alright, so let's try with the other eye now. So 1 or 2. Again, 1 or 2. Okay, and that one's a bit difficult because it is very similar to your own prescription, so this one should make more of a difference. Let's try 1 or 2. Okay, 1 or 2. 1 or 2. Yep, that was 1 or 2. Okay. And last one, 1 or 2. Okay. And then I'm going to look at the red and the green. So that's is the red or the green line more prominent? Okay. If you could just look down. Okay. Look down. Okay. I'm thinking that you might have a slight astigmatism on this eye. Has anyone ever said that to you before, or have you heard another doctor say that? Okay. Well, let me just see if I can measure this. Yeah. I'm going to say that's 0.2. It's nothing bad, don't worry. It's just some people have a slightly more rugby ball shaped eye, and it just means that we adapt the lens. Yeah, it's absolutely fine. And it does mean that if you have contact lenses, you do need prescribed ones. Don't buy them off the internet because they're not designed for people with astigmatism. Okay. I am just going to find some prescription glasses that fit your prescription. So let's have a look. These ones are okay. So I've got these lovely glasses. I'm just going to pop these on you. Okay. If we could just start at the top. Good. Good. Yep. 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 Good. We're going to skip down to these last two lines because I think you can see those pretty well. So let's try this line. Good. 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 Okay. Now, I've got a card here that's got some very small words. I'd like you to just read out the top line. Okay. So, starting here. Good. 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 Okay. And let's see if you could read the bottom line. So the bottom paragraph. Just the first sentence will do. Good. Excellent. Okay, let's try number 4. Alright, so yep, number 3, can you read that one? About number 2 and number 1. Keep going. Okay, it's really good, well done. That's really good. Now, that is all looking really good, and I definitely think I have got the right prescription for you. Okay, so I'm just going to do one last check. Now, one last check at your pupils. Okay, so if you could just look at my nose. Okay, pupils looking nice and healthy. And just looking at my finger here. Good. Good. Yeah, although these tests don't determine your vision, a health check that we offer here, and we do check for other eye conditions or anything that might be affecting your optic cranial nerve. Okay, if you could just follow my finger now. Follow the light. I'm just looking at my finger, and on this side. Blink. Just looking at the moisture levels. Do you ever get dry eyes? Okay, how many fingers? Okay, let's try this side. Just following. Okay, the very last check, I'd just like you to say when you can no longer see my fingers. Okay. Okay, and when you can see them. Good. Good. And when you can't, good. All right. So, I've got your prescription here. So you're a minus 1.25 on your left and a minus 250 on the right, and the right also has the astigmatism. Okay. What I'll do is send the prescription to the front desk. We do have some lovely glasses, including the ones that I tried on you, so